EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second.
Throwing now is Allen.
23-yard line.
And the Raiders have got him. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long.
And it's third down.
To throw, it's Allen. And this is Cook with a grab. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
On the stop.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
Second and 11 at the Bills' 24-yard line.
Once again, it's Jeanty. And a short gain here, down to the 22. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's third and 9. They'll get this out to Jeanty. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
The kick by Carlson is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. Ooh, with a juke. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the...
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Intercepted.
Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Gino now to throw. That's complete. It's Ashton Jeanty. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Back to throw, Smith. Hard throw, incomplete.
These guys had to settle for a field goal their last time moving the ball down the field. They may have to do it again on this drive. That could be frustrating.
Yeah, I don't want to be cliche, but at least they were able to get 3 last time. 3 here, not the worst thing in the world. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And that's what you've got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it, right there? Those 4th down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more or less than do exactly what we saw there.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On first down, it's Genty. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
They'll go again with Genty. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A bullet throw, but incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Now, somehow he was able to sidestep that first tackler, but still hit and taken down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard.
Allen
brings up 2nd and 11.
Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To the air, Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Allen going to go on 4th down. He's got his line back out of the backfield. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
James Cook, 54 yards. And the Bills take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. It's caught, Lockett. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the zone read again to Genty. And brought down there by Taylor Rapp.
We talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go.
Throwing now is Gino. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bowers. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
15 more yards. That's another Las Vegas first down.
Gino going to hand it to Genty. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. From the gun, here's Smith. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. A gain of 5, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 7-yard line.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Carlson is good. And that will do it for this first half.
Raiders 9, Bills 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Now Gino. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
On the pickup.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Now Thomas. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
And teams have a tough time running the ball as this one has throughout this game. It's so easy to just say, forget it, let's throw the football. But that's exactly why you stay with the running game. Eventually, you stick with it, you make some adjustments. You often find ways to run the ball better as the game goes on.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A give out of the gun to Genty. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the Bills' 47-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now it's Smith. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will score. forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during the game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's out just shy of the 40. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
Shakir hauls it in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down. A gain of 12. First down,
Now
Bill.
Allen. Swinging this side wide here for Cook. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Second and 12. At the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Allen. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on third and long.
It's third down.
Operating from the gun, Allen. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Josh Allen.
Max Crosby picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Fourth down.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
He sets to fire deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he is going to have the Bills first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on fourth and long.
49-yard gain on the play.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down, here's the run with Cook. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8.
12 more yards. That's another Bills. First down.
They'll run with Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
James Cook with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score.
Raiders 16. Bills 14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
To kick off for Buffalo.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Greater than your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Here's Smith. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Up the middle, it's Genty. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Here's Smith. He finds his rookie wideout from Tennessee. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
They brought in a heavy set on third down, and that usually means running play. But we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Pass right side, caught by Thornton.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Smith. That's complete yet again to Thornton. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain.
It's fourth down.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Here we go.
Here we go on fourth. Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Raider first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script here. A gutsy decision there, going for it on fourth, but they got it, and that likely puts an end to this one.
Indeed, it was gutsy because there's so many other options they probably could have exercised in that situation, but they bet on themselves, and it paid off.
Down to a knee, here goes Smith, and that should all but do it. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And I think you'd have to label this an upset. Yes, they were at home, but still an upset. They got the job done.
Yeah, even being at home was not enough